we don't go into somewhere or into a profession by knowing everything. What we do is we learn through experience. A doctor, like performing his first surgery, he doesn't know everything, but through experience, he only knows the basic concept. That's it. But through experience, he gets more and more experienced, and then only he's a good surgeon. It's very nice to meet you all. So first, I'll start with the journey of NAPSAT, of our student, like NAPSAT NASA HERC code team of our student team. So it all started around October. So we got selected by like through, we had to give like around some interviews, and we were asked some questions. Those are like really casual interviews. Our sirs are like really friendly with us. So we gave some interviews, and then we got selected for the team. So what we had to do next was we had to submit a proposal about our rover to NASA so that they can judge it and select us accordingly. So on November 6th, the happy news arrived that we have got selected, and we have made history. We are now the first Indian under 19 interdisciplinary team to represent India at the NASA Human Exploration Rover Challenge. So, first of all, it was really amazing. We were all so excited, but then the problems started to appear. So, as we were the first high school team, and like first, when we heard that we are the first team, we had no one to look up to. We had college teams, but no one in our own category to look up to. So it was kind of complicated. Then we started thinking like they couldn't do it. Then how can we do it? We got really demotivated. At that time, our educators helped us a lot, and finally, we learned a very valuable lesson that it is not as hard as it seems. Because I'll assure you that we were ninth to from ninth grade to 12th grade and some ITI students, so we didn't really know anything about rovers. All we had heard about rovers is opportunity, spirit, they existed. That's all we knew. So we didn't know about rovers and how to make those and how they work. So we had to make a full human like sized rover that has to be driven by two of our team members. So it was great pressure, and we had zero background knowledge. All we knew was some basic astronomy stuff, and all we had with us was our interest and our dedication. So Asa told us that it was enough, and then we started to research about these things ourselves. So we had to go to different sites to learn about these things and how rovers work and how to make them, what are the materials to be used, and slowly now our rover is under fabrication process. So things are going great for now. So now I would like to tell you the stories of three of our team members who are actually ITI students. So they're skill development students and training students. So after 10th, they didn't have the opportunity of going for further studies. What they did was they went for training. They went for welding and training. So first, I would like to tell the story of one of our girl team members, Reena Baghav. So there are a lot of girls I can see over here in this meeting. A lot of girls are there. I myself am a girl. So we know that some people do think that we are delicate and we cannot do manual work like welding and all. But Reena Deep, she is actually a great inspiration. She had come to Bhubaneswar to actually visit her uncle's house. You can see Rishi Bhaiya just presented. Reena Dee is over there welding the chassis of our rover. So she had actually visited Bhubaneswar for coming to her uncle's house and just like visiting as a casual vacation and all. And then the pandemic started. So she was stuck now. In Bhubaneswar, she was stuck and they did not have food. I'm pretty sure that almost all of us over here go to privileged schools, have 2 square meals a day, but she did not have anything to eat at their home. So they had to earn by some way. So what Reena they did was that along with her sister, she went out to look for some jobs. and she was at first trying to pursue a job of a maid. So she was looking for a maid type of job, and she was going around to houses after houses looking for jobs, but nobody would hire her because obviously it's the pandemic time, and people from outside, they were really concerned about their own health, so they did not want anyone else to come to their house. So finally, what happened was that one of the local welding shops here in Bhubaneswar actually hired her. The owner is actually a really good person. He saw these two young girls looking for jobs, and then he was like, "You can come." And they did not know even a little bit about welding. In like the 1 or 2 months or so, they had to learn about welding from the start, and they started learning about welding, and then they started doing welding. So they got so good at it that ITI reached out to them from their side, and they told them that you have to enroll over here so that you can get a brighter future and not work in a welding shop forever. So they came to ITI, and their journey didn't stop there. So Reena Di, when she was in ITI, her performance led her to be ITI like proposed to NAPSAT that you should take this girl into your team. She will really help. And then by seeing her skills, of course, we like she was in our team now, and now she's going to NASA. So a girl who could not like get even like 2 square meals a day, now she's the welder of the knapsack team who is going to NASA. Then there's Kailash Bhai, who had to work jobs to pay his tuition at ITI or SDI. He had to work jobs like caretaker jobs, or an electrician job and everything like that. So he had to go out there and work just to pay for his fees, and then he did that. And now also he is also a welder of our team. Then similarly, we have Donda Bhai, who at the tender age of 13 or 14, I think, he went out to Bombay for another job like that. So he used to earn only 12,000 a month for some welding job, and then he came back and to SDI so that he could learn a little bit more and earn around 15,000 or so. But his expertise in welding led him to be selected by NAPSAT, and now also he's a part of our team who's going to go to NASA this April 2021. So here we see that uh, children who are not as privileged as us, they do not even get 2 square meals a day. They go and they do such great things. So why can't we? I myself am a ninth grade student. So all of we think that space technology is a vast concept. It is so complex, and we need high level of mathematics or science or physics that we can't even get in this like young age. We have to go to 12th, or after that, after post graduation, then we will think of going into space technology or something like that. But actually, space technology is not as complicated as we think. It is in our life. Everywhere we see space technology is there. For example, now only we are experiencing space technology through this online webinar. We are experiencing space technology when we are going out somewhere and we are getting lost and we are using Google Maps. Everywhere we see space technology is there. Space is a very vast concept. It has a place for everyone. For example, let's say that you're interested in biology, then you can dedicate yourself to learning about life on Mars. Maybe there is a hint of water in Mars right now, then maybe life can sustain over there. You can work on that. Maybe Anurag sir just presented on nanosat and cansat. Maybe you were interested in that, then you can go for satellites. Maybe you are interested in photography. Also, for that, we have a brand, spectrography in space. Maybe you're interested in physics, then you can go for astrophysics. Space has a place for everyone, and we should not think that it is too complex for us to go, or it is not. Like, all we need is interest and dedication. Once we get that, we can achieve anything in life, really anything. because you don't need the knowledge. Like, we don't go into somewhere or into a profession by knowing everything. What we do is we learn through experience. A doctor, like performing his first surgery, he doesn't know everything, but through experience, he only knows the basic concept, that's it. But through experience he gets more and more experienced, and then only he's a good surgeon. So, like that, we need to learn through experience and not just by reading books and reading from somewhere. It just does not give us the amount of knowledge. It does teach us something, the basic concept, but we don't remember it for a lifetime. Stuff that we have read in third grade, maybe sixth graders don't remember it now. But if they had experienced that thing in third grade, then maybe they will remember it for a lifetime. So for that, I would say that if you want to do anything, it is if it is space technology, or if you want to be a doctor and help astronauts when they return from their voyage in space, or maybe you want to be an astronaut yourself, all you need is interest and dedication, and then you start pursuing something in that field, and surely you will learn something, and definitely you will achieve something in that career, and you will do great. So that's it from my side. Thank you.